This is Greater Media News.
Welcome to Greater Media News. My name is Temitope Ilesanmi. Here are the top stories. The federal government said it has begun enforcing the ban on the importation, manufacture, distribution, sale and use of alcoholic beverages in sachets, PET and glass bottles of 200 ml and below. This was disclosed by the Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, on Monday at a press conference in Abuja. The agency announced that the deadline given to the manufacturers of the mentioned products to cease production in sachets and PET bottles elapsed on January 31, 2024. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Cardoso, has said that the Apex Bank will no longer give ways and means to the president until the previous loans are repaid. Olayemi noted that it was one of the measures taken by the Apex Bank to curtail the economic downturn currently plaguing the country. Ways and means is the money that the Central Bank of Nigeria lends to the federal government in the meantime to augment spending based on the time the revenue is generated. The Ondo State chapter of the Nigerian Medical Association has called on the state government to address the issue of shortage of resident doctors in state-owned hospitals. The association said many of the doctors in the state has left for foreign countries for greener pasture, while some who were still in Nigeria had left the state for another state. According to the communique, the state had only 22 resident doctors out of 150 in the previous years as a result of the purported exodus of the doctors. The annual Harvest program at Greater Small International College will be held this weekend. The program is themed Great Testimony and Thanksgiving. The event, scheduled to start in the early hours of Saturday, will be held at the school chapel. Now on foreign scene. Elon Musk's neurotechnology venture Neuralink has installed a cerebral implant in a human for the first time, marking the advent of brain-computer interfacing for humans. The co-founder took to X to announce the news. Though the company hasn't officially announced anything yet, Musk said that the preliminary finding of the experiment indicates positive outcomes in detecting spikes in neuron activity.
In the latest update from Elon Musk's brain implant company Neuralink, we have learned the fate of their very first human patient. Neuralink has begun the most controversial medical experiment of the 21st century, bringing science fiction into a real world that might not be ready for the consequences of a cyborg revolution. Neuralink has arrived. Now what comes next? Neuralink's telepathy will enable the user to control a smartphone or computer simply by thinking, and by extension, the Neuralink patient can use telepathy to control any external device that is connected to their computer or smartphone. So in theory, telepathy should allow the user to reach out and control pretty much anything. The initial application that Neuralink has demonstrated is telepathic typing and cursor control. Just by thinking about the movement of the cursor on a computer screen, the Neuralink will enable a user to write messages, open applications, browse the web, and even play video games. This is all stuff that has already been demonstrated in the company's monkey experiments for years now. So this is what we can assume the first human Neuralink users are doing right now. So even a person who has never seen with their eyes before would be able to visualize the world around them. There is no other device on the market or even in concept that will provide such a high bandwidth connection between brain and computer. And Neuralink is literally just getting started. This year is going to reveal some crazy discoveries that will redefine what we consider to be possible with the human brain.
It's time for entertainment and sport news. Jubilee Marcus is standing by. Good morning, Jubilee.
Good morning, Temitope. Now entertainment scene.
Moana. It's time. Your journey across the ocean has just begun.
My destiny, I assure you, that it can only be full of adventures.
Something dangerous has awakened.
Did not see that coming.
And we are the only ones who can stop it and avoid the end of the islands.
You and I can fight this together.
This is different and more powerful. And I can't let anything bad happen to you.
Disney has dropped surprise Moana 2 trailer ahead of Thanksgiving release. The first film made over $680 million at the global box office and has been streamed for over 1 billion hours on Disney+. Moana and Maria are sailing back to the big screen very quickly. Moana 2 is coming to theaters in November, Walt Disney Company CEO Bob Iger said on Wednesday. South Africa singer Tyla secured a triumphant win at the 2024 Grammy Awards, clinching the Best African Music Performance Award. Tyla's chart-topping track, Water, emerged victorious over songs by Davido, Asake, Burna Boy, and Naira Star. She became the youngest ever African artist to win a Grammy Award at 22. Now on sports. Kenyan runner Bernard Sang has emerged as the winner of the 2024 Access Bank Lagos City Marathon after clocking a time of 2 hours, 16 minutes, 49 seconds. The 32-year-old defeated about 80 others in the night edition of the race on Saturday to win the 42-kilometer race and clinch the $50,000 prize money, equivalent to over 70 million naira. The Kenyans won the marathon in 2016, 2017, 2020, and 2021. The Flamingos of Nigeria has booked a place in the third round of qualifiers for the 2024 Under-17 Women's World Cup. The team achieved defeat after ruthlessly putting 6 goals past the Central African Republic (CAR) at the Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja on Friday. The Flamingos have defeated their opponents by the same scoreline in the first leg of the encounter on February 4. They advanced to the next round with a 12-0 aggregate victory. That's all from my end. Back to Temitope for the rest of the news.
Thank you, Jubilee. As we get set for the midterm break this week, it's important to ask a self-assessment question. What have you done? What have you done? 5 weeks gone, 1 week going. What have you done? While your mate studied in the middle of the night, as you snored hard, loud, what have you done? The serious ones never had to rest, but you spent all night dozing, sleeping. What have you done? The clock has ticked by, and the days has passed by. The time lost can never be regained. Assignments not done, exercises forgotten, many opportunities wasted. What have you done? A job well done or time well wasted? An important question to think about. What have you done? And that ends this week's news production. On behalf of the entire Greater Media crew, I wish you all a wonderful week. I still remain Temitope Ilesanmi. No press, no information.